give nothing but abuse.
Punks are about to get beat down.
It's the me and Mike, baconegandcheese.com, and I'd like to welcome you all to another Corner Convo. As usual, I have an alcoholic beverage in my hand and a lovely, lovely panel slightly below me. And I mean that in height, not in stature or anything else. You know, just putting that out there. Okay, we're gonna start with the side that got the most people, that's my left side. We're gonna start with my main man.
Malcolm Jackson, that's my name.
Malcolm Jackson is in the building. I call him Mac Attack because the Mac is back. He's back at the Corner Convo. Thanks for coming, brother.
No doubt.
Who's next to my man Mac? The one and only
BK Diva.
Yeah.
With a slice of pizza.
BK Diva with a slice of pizza. No salt. Okay?
Praise God.
Yeah. And next to BK Diva making her return to the Corner Convo is the one and only
Leslie.
Leslie's in the building. Thank you, Leslie. She flew in from out of town off a private jet and came straight to the Corner Convo. That's how important we are. Okay? Recognize, realize. Ha ha! On the right side, we have the one and only
Keisha.
Keisha's in the building and sharing the red couch with Keisha. Who that is?
G-Spot.
The G-Spot.
Back on the
All
big
day, every day.
Yeah, too, baby.
Did you find it, my man?
Yes, I have been.
Success. Rock out. All right. Enough with the fun and games. It's time for another Corner Convo Cuddle. Cuddles in the Corner Convo are when our participants have been through situations that they come here to share with us. Okay? My man Mac has been through a situation this weekend. We are gonna give Mac the floor and let him share his experience with us.
Cool.
Mac, give it to him, man.
All right. So, this weekend, I attended the AFRO PUNK festival. And it was cool, you know, there was a lot of people out there. It was a really, really good social event. Lots of brown people, beautiful brown people, and it's also the others and vanillas and all of that.
Right.
So
Mixed bag, so to speak.
Yeah. So, make a long story short, I'll just keep it to the details. I was with one female friend. We were kind of like making our way through the crowd and everything, and we were like trying to get closer. You know what I mean? Moving
to the stage.
Yeah, to the stage.
Yeah.
You know, and then we were meeting up with friends too. We got there kind of late. So okay, we're moving through the crowd, and we get to a point where we can't move anymore because in front of us there are people like kind of like having like a little tussle, and so we get stuck in front of like these this big group of like Caucasian females. So we're there, and so they're tapping me on my shoulder, and she goes, "Hey, I mean, you're blocking our way. Can you move?" Now, mind you, the concert had not started yet. They're just playing music. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just rocking out to the music. The concert hasn't started. Like, by the way, it's an Erykah Badu concert. Yeah. So, yeah. And so I turn around and I'm like, well, we can't move because there's somebody in front of us, and we're gonna move out of your way though. We're gonna move. Just give me a second. No, I need you to move right now. I was like, well, we can't really move right now, so when I can move, I'll move. And the nice nasty, trying to keep it simple.
Yeah. We'll move when we move, okay?
Right. So then it's just like, no, I need you to fucking move right now. And they got kind of gangster, so I'm like, prosper. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, peace, prosper, peace. So what she did, because they're like, what? What did you say? I said, prosper, peace. So she took her hand very softly and she put it in my face, and she kind of like just mushed my face. And with her hand in my face,
And you didn't call me?
I kind of
Let him finish, BK. Let him finish.
I kind of was, like, whoa, she just touched me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So then another one of them, I was like, I'm like sitting here like kind of like puzzled, trying to bring myself to like, you know what I'm saying?
She just touched my face.
Yeah, she just in my face, felt really disrespected, you know what I mean? So the other one, she's like, yeah, and then she, pushed my arm. So at that point, I kind of snapped. You know what I mean? Like I went from peace and power and prosper and all of that.
To fuck you, bitches. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it got kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And I just basically was just, you know, I kind of like warned them, you know, where you at? You in America? You don't touch a black man at all. You know what I mean? Unless you're ready for the repercussions of that. And conversation went from that. Then I felt like that was my spot. I don't want to understand that. Like I wasn't moving it. Yeah,
that's not how to make my
Like,
head bigger.
I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna move at this point because my face felt really disrespected. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, I was just like, you don't own any ground here, and even if somebody did move in front of you, this isn't the way you deal with it. So, they got really, really upset. So they started playing some funk music. This is the stage, you know. I mean, they get in the concert trying to hype everybody up and everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm with the female friend, Miley. She's just, you know, kind of like silent the whole time.
Silent?
Well, not silent, but she's just kind of like trying to pacify me, like, oh, just calm down, da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, cool. So I started dancing, like trying to shake it off and everything. So I started dancing, kind of like, you know, pushing and moving.
Elbows, right.
Yeah, it was like got kind of, you know,
we'll call it suggestive movement.
Yeah, suggestive movement. So, a few of them, like it was like probably 6 of them, 6 or 7 of them.
6 girls?
Yeah.
That's a gang.
Yeah.
This color, right? Light of persuasion.
I don't even have the color in here. Like definitely like yeah.
Light
like,
persuasion.
His shirt color, like not the pink. And the pink probably some of it. But yeah, but man, so the concert is going on, they playing the music, so the girl like elbows in front of me, she starts laughing because I was laughing, you know, trying to like take my, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so
get back into your concert
zone. Exactly. So she comes in front of me and she elbows in front of me. And yeah, like long story short, I kind of just took my hand, like my whole hand, and I kind of pushed her into the ground.
There you go.
And I was
I like that.
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't know what to do because I'm like, I've never really had to fight a female, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, whether she's white, black, whatever, she's still a female. Mm-hmm. And like, I could have punched her, you know, that was the first initial thought that came to my mind, like somebody touching my face, I feel disrespected. Like, that's what I wanted to do, but I was just like, okay, let's not do that. You don't want to go to jail today. So, after that, you know, I moved. You know what I mean? I'm just like, all right, now,
from the situation.
now I feel, yeah, I removed myself from the situation. I made niggas. I had to. And the reason why I felt like you know, I was getting. Yeah, I felt like revenge. I feel like I guess that's
we cool, we even.
Yeah, we even now. You know what I'm saying? So I moved doing this. There were black people there, and they were just like, yo, come over here quick. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like.
Village.
We thank y'all.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So I moved over, and still, you know, she comes back through the crowd. You know, when the concert's over. Mind you, I moved over and put my fist up. Erica Badu comes out with her fist up. Yeah. So I felt that was a moment where I felt like
that's what she was waiting for anyway.
Yeah, I was waiting on that. Yeah. I was waiting on the power. You know. So I moved over in the audience, and she comes back and she spits on my back at the end of the concert. So that was the first time I've ever been spit on by a Caucasian person. So that's what happened.
Let me just say that.
That's where it stops?
Yes.
It stops because I didn't.
That's the right. At least your face didn't hit the ground. Didn't hit your face like hers did.
Yeah. So I heard this story earlier, and I was totally moved. I was moved to the point of anger. I felt like I had just watched Higher Learning for the first time again.
Right.
And wanted to go outside and like slap somebody white just cause. Fuck you, Remy.
Like you wanted to go find Remy and his friends. And
go stab him. And I'll be honest with you, that's the feeling I got when you told that story.
Wow.
That being said, I didn't want to keep it to myself. You know, I wanted to share with my panel. And especially because my panel are women. You know, predominantly women next to the G-spot. But it's the G-spot. So I wanted to I wanted to hear from some sisters on their opinion about what Brother Mac went through. Yeah.
So this was a black event.
This was a black event.
It was what was it called?
Afro Punk Festival.
Yeah, I think Afro Punk was introduced because there was this misconception that black people didn't like punk rock. So once black people in that culture emerged, they start putting shows like Afro Punk together. Afro Punk is dope. Yeah. Skaters, bikers, they have bike ramps in the park. It's a dope event, and it's multicultural. But anytime you put Afro on anything, we involved.
And then it was Erykah Badu who
was the headliner.
She was the headliner.
Mos Def was there?
Yeah, Mos Def came out with her. Yeah.
So it was a predominantly black show.
Yeah.
And these white chicks came there and felt comfortably enough to disrespect a black man at a black show.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, too, I think a lot of people, slightly, not so much, but slightly in their defense, a lot of people stood outside really early to get into this concert. But that was their choice, and it was a lot of Caucasians there. You know what I mean? And then it was like a lot of black people too. But it kind of felt like sectioned a little bit.
It was segregated.
I felt that. Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in the white section at the time?
I did. I was in the wrong section.
Wow.
I was in the wrong section.
Are you serious?
That's crazy. The fact that you could say you was in the wrong section at Afro Punk.
Okay, wait a minute. Did you pay for this?
No.
It's free.
This is a free event.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody has no section. If anybody doesn't have a section, it's them.
Or
mind you, it was a free event across the street from the projects.
I'm gonna say I was around the wrong group.
You were in the wrong group.
And let's just say that group, because I mean.
Well, you were moving, and then you got jammed up.
That's problematic. Anytime you can have a white section of anything across the street from the, it's in between. It was at City Park, right?
Yeah.
It's in between two housing projects. It's in between Fort Greene and Farragut. The park sits dead in the middle of two housing projects.
That's true.
And you telling me that they can have a white section? I'm appalled. You shouldn't have a white section in there.
Gentrification.
They should feel like black people at the Republican National Convention. They should feel like little specks amongst this big sea.
Condoleezza Rice amongst sea salt.
That's it. That's how you should feel. But since I'll tell you what bothered me about Mac's story too, is that he was with a female.
Right. Okay. That's where I wanted to
go for it.
This friend of yours?
Was it your friend or?
Yeah, like is this an acquaintance? But this is like your girl, like your friend.
Okay, real quick, y'all slept together?
No.
Okay, boom.
But it's like your ride or die girl, right? Like y'all hang.
We're cool.
You're cool.
And she just.
Have you ever had to tell a dude to back off because he was coming too hard on her before?
I've never been in that situation with her in particular.
With her, okay.
But we walked from Havana Outpost to the concert
together.
Yeah,
I was together. Go ahead. Keisha, what was you gonna say on that?
You left her at the concert, right?
No, we actually left together.
We?
Yeah.
I should slap you.
Yeah.
That's not your friend. There's no way I'm going to. I don't even care if I met him 5 minutes ago. There's no way I'm going to be with a black man or any man and a bunch of girls try to punk him. And it's a girl. So I don't want him to come out of his face. I'm going to knock that bitch out.
Bam!
And it doesn't matter if it's black or white.
Exactly. That's why I said
people.
I'm going to knock.
Do that.
You don't sit there and watch a man that you are friends with, acquaintances with, you just know his damn name. Sit and get disrespected by a bunch of women, knowing that he's limited in his approach.
And it could be any friend of yours. That part of it.
That was a very difficult situation he was in because
there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, no, it's
he
women,
was
like.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's very limited.
Yeah.
She should have bitch slapped that girl once she touched your face. Ooh, I'm sorry. Reflexes.
I forgot he came with somebody. I thought.
That's what I'm saying. Like she was just killing. He was like she was pacifying him, saying, "Calm down."
Is she from here? She from around here?
She's from Brooklyn.
She's from Brooklyn?
Oh hell no, not from Jersey. Hell no.
Look, I don't know who you are. I'm not even gonna call your name, okay? Because you might.
You're not his friend. You're not his friend, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You just lost your Brooklyn card.
You let Becky mush him in the face and spit on him. That's not nice.
You're
Out of
the spit,
question.
man.
And she spat on me.
And she
Yeah.
She would have
spat on
gotten drop kicked.
Wait, so they
right
spit
there.
on you and then they ran out? They have to have run.
Yeah,
Not stand
yeah,
up.
yeah. She's it's like you know,
As you walk by.
she came from behind and she
A
spit
punk
on
bitch
me.
too. You were so shocked you didn't know what to do.
Are these like Brooklyn white chicks?
These are like
No, these are
like,
Williamsburg transplants. I can
Right,
tell you.
I was just
I can
about
tell
to say like Dumbo.
but they were foreigners too.
They had accents.
They had accents.
Deligat.
They had accents.
Like bloody accents. Like, oh, you want to move on my way, mate? Okay, I'm trying to watch the show.
I would even I know it's a stretch, but I would even say like either Russian or like Swedish or something
yeah.
like that.
Why do you think they're so gangsta
But
over
they
here?
are gang.
Because they are. Yeah.
The Russian girl.
Anybody else was
That is
looking
something.
like anybody
Russian
else was
girls
looking
look a joke.
on?
Yes,
Or
it was
Polish.
actually it was
You're right,
people
you're
there,
right.
and even the other. It was like a white couple there, and they were like, yeah, we saw the whole thing, but calm down. Let's just enjoy the concert. And,
So why didn't tell them
You
to calm
were
down?
disrespected.
Why
Right?
didn't say we see what
and
you
that
do
was
to
my
the
whole
poor
point.
dude?
I was just like,
People are very easy to
I
give,
like though.
calming suggestions when
That
they're
didn't-
not the ones in the
That's right.
situation.
That's right. I like the fact though that you said when you said that there were some black people that said come over here quick, right? It was like they had your back in a way. It was like a community type of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I appreciate, especially since homegirl ain't have your back.
right.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, but to be completely, just to give light to the whole situation, there were a lot of black females there too. You know what I mean? Like it was a group of black homegirls that was like not too far watching the whole thing,
They didn't say nothing.
and they didn't.
Your
They
homegirls?
said
Nah, just girls.
they commented, but they didn't. I expected.
Yeah, but I can't even.
See, but
I
you know
can't
what?
hold them accountable.
If
They
your
don't
girl
know
would have
you.
spazzed, and that's the real truth.
That's
If
it.
the girl you was with
It
would
would
have
have
went,
been a domino.
they would have had
effect.
her back.
Yeah.
You understand?
But then Afro Punk is different from Wingate. You know what I'm saying?
Wingate,
Yeah, but I mean,
because in
still.
Wingate, the projects is inside too. See, in Afro Punk, they wait outside to make sure the projects don't get in.
You know what I'm saying?
In
Yeah.
Wingate, the projects is in, it's not gonna get down like that.
But I think
You're not
that-
gonna spit on me while the Ohio
Period.
players is playing.
Period. If I was hanging out with my white friends and black guys try to go at them or black girls try to go at them, as much as I can't really fight all of them, I'm gonna get a throw in there.
No,
It's just
your
about taking the
friends.
stand.
It's defending
I just think
someone
that's
who's
so, and
limited. It's really
that
just
spitting
that
on me
simple.
is the utmost disrespect. You spit on me, now you're gonna bleed on me. That's gonna be a problem.
That
Let's
doesn't
make
make
it two
sense.
fluids.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that was
Wait,
crazy.
I
I'm
was-
sorry
that's
you went through that.
disrespectful. Oh,
So-
my God.
That was
it was an
happening.
experience. It was definitely. An experience.
And on behalf of all the black women that would have had you back, I'm sorry that's your friend too.
Yeah,
Yeah, reevaluate that.
definitely.
Yeah. You been
Yeah,
through
it's
a lot.
tough.
Now I'm mad.
Me
I'm
myself,
mad.
I wouldn't. I mean, you know why I'm mad? Because I wanted to be in that situation, and I probably might not be here.
You might be
Having a convo with y'all.
talking about some
I'm going.
$70,000.
Now, and that's the real truth. I'm going, and I have a real kind of switch theory. It's like any human who begins to attack me is trying to kill me.
Thank
No,
you.
no. You're trying to kill me.
Thank you.
You're trying to kill me. I have every right, regardless of your sex,
Thank
to defend
you.
myself.
Please tell
And the
my
truth
older
is-
sister that.
Yes, I believe that. And it comes to a point where you need to turn on your cameras and give warnings. Look, you've hit me 3 times. If you touch me again, I'm going to take that as a threat to my life and existence.
Right.
And then I'm going to act accordingly.
But what happened is he said peace, prosper. And that shows that you're not
You
a
were not
warmonger.
violent,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right, so they knew.
And they knew they could continue.
Exactly.
So if the first time they did it, you say, yo, what the fuck? And you raised up.
You would
Yeah.
have scared the
You
shit
would
out
have
of
had a different thing.
Yeah.
So
And-
the peace, prosper is for among your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta raise up.
Be the angry black
Yeah, you gotta
man.
be that. You gotta be
Word.
that fucking dude, yo.
Be the
That's it.
stereotype.
Exactly.
And I hate to say that.
Especially among
because
Ogles and Svetlanas.
I'm not the stereotype,
Yeah.
but there's certain situations that call for
You gotta be a nigga, yo.
the stereotype
You gotta be a
where
nigga sometimes.
I've got to dig into my Jamaica bag. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Pull
And
it
you
out.
know what? It was very interesting that you say that. Like as soon as I did become that, like the whole situation, like
Yeah, it did.
it was easier to deal with
Of course.
Yeah.
because I mean I was trying to be
Because that's the type of event you were at.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But that's what
exactly,
they're
exactly.
banking on. You gotta get, they're banking on the fact that you know you're black.
Yeah.
And you know you're a man. And you know that they're white women and there are cops around.
Right.
So they're banking on that.
I mean, that was even said. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to go to jail? You know what I'm saying?
She said that to you?
She said that. So I mean, like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
That part
like-
right there.
She
But
said that to you?
That
Yeah.
part right
Yeah.
there.
You want to go to jail?
That just bring
That
back
was
the
infuriating.
That just bring back the book, The Help. I just finished
Yeah.
reading that,
Mm.
and I fumed all the way through how they had, you know what I mean, no rights, no nothing. Anything they do, they're going to jail.
Yep.
No.
See, and
Like, like that just got me real like
yeah.
back in the days kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I just finished reading The Help.
My whole thing
Anybody read that
about
book?
it,
That
it
book
seems
is
like
crazy.
it seems
Anything-
like it's an unreal situation. Like when I even hear the story back and I listen to
Yeah.
It's
my
not
own,
unreal.
like I'm like, you know, appalled that shit like this is still going on like
That
today.
happens
But they blind it and they try to make it seem like, you know, we don't deal with this type of stuff, or we don't
Like
you
it
know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
happen in
Like
America.
it doesn't
no more.
happen,
Right.
but it still
Yeah,
happens,
and
and
that's the most
it's
Brooklyn.
real.
And call
Brooklyn.
me
What's worse is it
ignorant.
can happen in Brooklyn in the quote unquote projects. So, dude, imagine when you're in suburbia.
But I'll tell you this.
And
Call
they know their rights. They know because they said. I mean, that just the fact that statement right there. Just
See, but the problem is that they use, and this is where I know I'm crazy and I'm okay with it. When you try to, whatever you use against me, I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah.
So being like, if that statement was said to me, I would have said, hold on. I would have thought about it, and I would have been like, you know what?
I am. Today.
Let's go to jail. And on that note, we're gonna take a break because I feel like whooping some ass, and I shouldn't feel like that. This your main man Mike. That was a Corner Convo cuddle, and we're gonna end this off with a group hug. My man Mac went through a lot with that. And brother, you deserve some embracing. Come on, y'all get on together, give a Corner Convo cuddle. Come on in, come on in. Okay, we're gonna take you there, breathe in.
I give nothing but abuse.